We'll move you off to the side before you...
Late one night, a girl named Pershka decided to record a video in her kitchen. She had recently bought an ice machine, and according to her, it made a strange, unsettling noise during the late hours. Curious, she went to capture the sound on camera. Have a look. In the footage, for just a split second, a figure appears, a small girl standing in the kitchen. Even more chilling, the moment the lights turn on, the figure vanishes completely. The video was later taken down by Pershka without explanation. Many believe the footage itself was enough to haunt her, and even years later, no one knows for sure what she really captured on camera. In the following video, two sisters are home alone, hiding inside a room, when suddenly their house alarm begins to go off.
Recording up. Wait. Do you hear that?
It appears that someone had entered their home. The security camera shows the front door wide open, suggesting a break-in. But when they replay the moment the door opens, no one is there. It simply swings open on its own. At the time, the sisters didn't see how it happened. They only saw the door already open. But just when it seemed like things couldn't get any worse, this happened.
What is it?
It soon became clear that something else had been inside the house, something they weren't expecting. At first, both sisters believed a person had broken in. But after reviewing the footage, they saw a small shadowy figure dart past the camera. That's when they realized this wasn't normal. The figure had no clear features, and it moved unnaturally fast before vanishing without a trace.
Front door opening on its own. Yeah. That's closed. We closed that door.
And I mean, this house is like brand new. Like, it's not old or like anything.
Yeah.
Considering that all of this began with the door mysteriously opening, the sisters believe something paranormal may have forced its way inside, which raises an even more unsettling question. After watching the footage, it's difficult to say what really happened, or what exactly the camera captured that night. As always, let me know your thoughts. The footage appears to be from a CCTV camera facing a driveway. At first, everything looks normal, until two strangers come into view, standing outside the property. When the homeowner shines the car's headlights toward them, likely trying to scare them off, they don't move. They just stand there, completely still. And that's when things take a disturbing turn. As the headlights flash again, the two figures suddenly disappear without a trace. One moment they're clearly there, and the next, they're gone. With no explanation and no additional information about the clip, the mystery only deepens. What really happened in that driveway? And who or what were those figures? One afternoon, as a group of senior students rehearsed for a graduation ceremony, a camera inside the auditorium captured something that left everyone completely terrified.
And we'll move you off to the side before other stuff starts. Odd? Just a change in air pressure, or was that in front of the ghost, Mr. Baker? Thank you, sir. And then, let's see, then we'll...
The principal initially dismisses the incident, barely paying attention and suggesting it could have been caused by wind pressure. But despite his explanation, what happens next completely changes his mind. While instructing students on how to move on stage, this is what was captured.
Visual achievements, how you guys have been taking leadership. Everybody should give us their science.
Yeah, it's one of those where like
we must have an open door somewhere else in the building, blowing that open. Anyway, so let's get started. Let's go. John Anderson, thing over, and then the hunters, thing over, and nope, that's right. So my content over. We've got stuff in Rodriguez. Same thing, and
At this point, the idea that it was just wind stops making sense. One of the students' caps suddenly flies off, almost as if someone knocked it away. It shoots across the room in a fast, unnatural motion before landing near the exit. An exit no one was seen opening. Even the principal, who had dismissed it earlier, couldn't explain what happened. Afterward, they continued the rehearsal and left about an hour later. Maybe what happened that day wasn't caused by anything normal. On December 7th, 2025, a father named Stephen uploaded a video showing security footage from his bedroom. What concerns him most is that his young daughter often plays in this room alone. And recently, the family has been avoiding it entirely. According to him, he was alone in the room when he noticed something unsettling. The door began to move on its own. In stuttering, unnatural movements, the door slowly opens, pauses, then begins to close on its own. But just before it shuts completely, the lights suddenly go out. What makes this even more unsettling is that the darkness isn't just heard, it's seen. The switch visibly flips, followed by the door sealing shut. Stephen believes this wasn't caused by a draft or coincidence, but something far more disturbing. Because if no one was near the switch, then what exactly turned the lights off? In the following video, a man is suddenly woken up after hearing strange noises inside his apartment. Living alone, he immediately becomes alarmed. What sounds like an intruder moving through his home sets off his instincts. He quickly grabs his phone and begins recording. Strangely, the sound of footsteps can be heard coming from above, as if someone is moving around in the attic. The next morning, he finally decides to investigate the space above his apartment. Carefully, he climbs up, trying to avoid any danger. He checks every corner, but there's no one there. Not even a trace. No footprints. Nothing at all. Although unusual, Nick doesn't think too much of it, as other strange incidents have happened in the apartment before. But a few nights later, the situation escalates. Once again, he is woken up by noises from the attic. This time, however, he decides to go up immediately, and what he captures is something truly unsettling. Watch.
Yes, I've been hearing weird noises and shit. And this door has been like opening and closing.
Suddenly opens on its own as Nick approaches it. Instantly spooked, he stops in his tracks. completely unsettled by what he's just witnessed. At this point, it becomes clear. Something very strange is going on inside this apartment. A woman from Alberta, Canada, known on TikTok as Ranas, runs a completely normal account filled with travel clips and daily vlogs. Nothing paranormal, nothing unusual. She also works night shifts as an on-site security guard in Alberta. But one night during her patrol, she noticed something in the distance. Something so disturbing that she immediately pulled out her phone to record it.
What is it? Raylan!
At first glance, it might look like a trespasser walking through the grass. But when you look closer, its movement is completely wrong. It glides forward with an unnatural, smooth motion that doesn't match a human stride. Even more disturbing, when the footage is enhanced, the figure appears to have no visible face or skin, only what looks like thick fur covering its entire body. As they remain inside the vehicle, the creature begins walking directly toward the car. Panicked, they shift into reverse in an attempt to escape, but the entity continues forward, relentlessly stepping into the headlights, matching their movement frame for frame. Did this security guard accidentally enter something's hunting ground? What do you think? In 2012, in the city of Manchester, UK, something strange was captured at the Castlefield House office building on Liverpool Road. Security cameras recorded an empty office coming to life around 3:00 a.m. So now, take a look at a portion of the recording. Chairs and papers suddenly fly across the room. Computers switch on and off by themselves. Shadows glide along the walls. And a door handle keeps violently shaking, as if something is desperately trying to get out. The full footage runs for about 5 minutes, but even a glimpse is enough to raise questions. Now, this next video comes from a restaurant in Arizona, where something strange was reportedly captured on camera inside the storage room. One night, while employees were busy serving customers in the front, something unsettling happened in the back. It wasn't until Cameron, a staff member, reviewed the security footage and showed it to the rest of the team that fewer employees began entering that area. This is what they saw.
In the till this morning. Look at that.
Oh, what?
Right there. No, wait. It
Oh
gets
my
better.
God.
It gets better. That's not it. It gets better. Look up here.
What is that?
Right there.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
Serious, bro?
Yep.
Are you serious?
Remember the bar this morning, Susie? I showed you
Yes.
that demon rabbit from hell. No, wait. Look. Is that a face right there, guys? No, look. Oh my God! It just moved. It just moved.
It literally.
It's, watch it. Get your eyes on it. See?
Ew.
See? I told you.
Dude, that's scary.
I know.
Literally
Right?
gone.
I think it's pretty cool, actually.
On the surface of the fridge, a face appears. And even more unsettling, it doesn't stay still. It shifts slightly, as if it's aware of being watched. Then it slowly turns toward the camera, almost like it's making eye contact. I see you, but that's not all. Moments later, the face suddenly disappears without a trace. The restaurant has experienced strange incidents before, but this particular video left the staff more shaken than anything else. And honestly, it's easy to see why. In 2011, near Yosemite National Park in California began experiencing attempted break-ins. To stay safe, they installed a security camera facing their driveway. What they captured was so disturbing. Take a look. Still not convinced? sightings to ancient Native American carvings and folklore. However, there's no verified historical or cultural evidence linking those carvings to any real creature or modern footage. So at this point, it remains an internet mystery shaped more by speculation than confirmed facts. What do you think? And that brings us to the end of today's scary paranormal activities caught on camera. From unexplained movements to figures that appear and disappear without warning, each clip leaves us with more questions than answers. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next upload.